Hello guys, how you doing? I hope that all of you are well. I'm so excited to be back and to make videos again. It's a lot of things have happened. It's been almost a year since I last put a video. But anyway, I'm here, and also I've been having a lot of problems with my mic, and my husband finally fixed it for me, and I am so glad because I kept trying to make videos, and for one of the reasons, or another reason, it just doesn't work, and in every video was something with the audio, but finally, I was able to do this. So I've been wanting to do a video since the beginning of this week, but I just haven't been feeling like doing it. Also, I've been doing so many other stuff in here, so yeah. So where are we? Last time I did a video was back in Mexico, right? So it's a lot of things happened, like the landlord stole our deposit. I've been trying to find her, but she literally disappeared. She even deleted her email account. It's a mess. So yeah, so she's gone with her money, and that happened. So I just want to say, I know a lot of Americans are trying to go to Mexico and live there, but I would tell you to be very careful. The only reason why we actually got an apartment is because we stayed there for 6 months, and that's because we were gonna fix some residencies and stuff. At the end we didn't do it, but yeah, that's the only reason why. But from now on, we decided if we ever go back, it will be only through Airbnb, and I really recommend you to do that, because it's not worth it, and all the hassle and all the stress that people put on you. They make you sign all of this paperwork, and it's only basically it's not even real. Everything is just a scam, and I don't recommend you to go through that. Just get an Airbnb, something where you know that someone is going to back you up, So yeah, anyway, so that happens. Now I finally have my own place, my own office, my own studio. As you see, I've been doing all this myself. I'm not Picasso, obviously, but I love painting. I love art, and yeah, I mean, I've been doing that, and I've been doing some other stuff, and then I've been reading as well. So I haven't read properly for a couple months. Been super busy, but I've been reading here and there. So every time I have a free time, I'll just grab my book and I continue reading. But I've been reading, so don't worry about it. I have a lot of stories for you guys, a lot of books, and I think let me introduce myself. So for the people that are new, and I don't have a lot of subscribers, obviously, it's on 40 or something like that. But if you see me for the first time, I am Miriam, and I love books. And I probably, if I tell you how many I've read in my life so far, you would think that I don't love them, but I do. I haven't had a chance to actually read a lot, because I am the type of person that doesn't read too fast, and also it's my second language, and I kind of don't like to read in Spanish, because I have a conflict with my own language, which is when I left Mexico, I left around when I was 15, so the level of Spanish that I learned in my life, it was very basic, especially because my family wasn't educated people. So it was basically, their Spanish was very basic. So when I moved to America, continue with the basics, because a lot of people over there will just speaks like a street way, basically, not proper Spanish. And basically I started learning English like little by little, so I finally learned. And a lot of my English is basically like from work, and then I learned a lot of English from school, obviously, in college. But so my Spanish is like, it's good. Obviously, it's my first language, but it's not like, it's not proper Spanish. And a lot of people in Mexico, if they talk to me, it's gonna be a few words that I wouldn't know what they mean, because they're more like advanced, and I was never advanced in Spanish. So that's the reason why. So I do speak Spanish. I have a long conversation. I'm fluent, basically fluent. So, but yeah, like I wouldn't say that it's a proper Spanish, right? And my English is not like fluent English, because I'm still learning. But I mean, I think it's better than my Spanish now. Especially my husband is British, so we speak English in the house like 100% of the time. And yeah, so that's it. My Spanish is good now. It's getting better because I've been watching a lot of like podcasts and stuff like that, and I learn new words and stuff like that. But yeah, so what we do here is basically I read books. Either I read it to you, like while we are on the video, or I read and then I come back to you and I tell you what I read and if I like it or no, or if I recommend it. So this is it. We end up in our last video we were reading Aristotle Politics. So I remember so I didn't finish it. I think I read half of it. I think so. Yeah. And then I really don't think that it's a book for everybody. It's more like for people that like philosophy and people that are actually studying for it. Basically, what you need to know about this man, and you get to know him like basically since the starting of the book. And after that, everything you learn is repetitive, and basically you know where he's coming from and what he's going to do or say. So basically, for people that haven't read it, it's basically like Aristotle is very how do you say, like classist? I don't know. Like he thinks that there's some people that are born to be a leader, and there's some people that are born to be slaves. And maybe it was like that, like back in the days, right? Because if you were a slave back in the day, like you die a slave. But now I wanna believe that it's a little different, even though like slavery is still happening in some countries. So anyway, like basically like this is like, that's a little bit of what the book talks about. I don't recommend it because, like I said, it's just a lot of that, and it's not interesting to me, you know. But if you want to read it, go ahead, you can. But I don't see it, so I stopped reading this because I just didn't feel like it was the type of book I wanted to continue reading. Maybe in the future, I'm gonna keep it with me, and in the future, if I feel like giving it another shot, I'll continue from the part I stopped. But for now, I'm just gonna leave it. So, I did start a new book that I'm gonna continue, and I'm gonna introduce to you on our next video. But today, what we heard from Aristotle is that no. So we're not gonna read Aristotle anymore. I won't put you through that. I'm sorry about it. I hate not finishing a book because I don't know, I just like to finish it even though I don't feel it's interesting, but I just can't. So I'm sorry. So the next thing is, where am I? So we moved, and I'm now living in Dubai, which is really fun because it's basically it's quiet, and I can finally make my videos without like hearing the honking of the cars or like people screaming outside or dogs and stuff like that. It's like super quiet, and I really love it. And I know that I can actually here and having my own space is like I've been able to do all of this and to create it. So I've been able to think on what I actually want to do, and I miss doing these videos, so I've been doing that. We're still traveling, but not that as much as before. So yeah, I mean, if you have any questions about Dubai or anything like that, put them on the comments. I'm happy to tell you. Also, if you have questions about Mexico and moving to Mexico, let me know. Like I say, I lived there. I first, like 2 years ago, I went to Playa del Carmen in Quintana Roo, and I lived there for 6 months. And now, well, last year I was living 6 months in Mexico City. So I can tell you the difference between those two places, but I can tell you right now that both places are the same scam. People really take advantage from tourists because they think that we bring money, and it's really sad, but it is like that. So because of that, they try to bump the prices like to a stupid amount of like money, for an amount for what you pay on a little apartment that is not even nice. You can get something really nice like anywhere else in the world. I think like it's really ridiculous. Like the money that they charge it is like absurd. So yeah, like if you have any questions, let me know. If you have questions of where to live, also let me know. I was living in Roma Norte, and I think that's a really nice area to live in. But if I will go back, I will live in Polanco because I think it's more clean and it's nicer. Roma Norte is really nice because there's a lot of restaurants also. It's more like hipster area, but it's nice. Like if you're going, I really recommend you to get an Airbnb because I know that you get something back if something happens, and I know that the landlords won't take advantage of you because, well, they will take advantage through Airbnb, obviously, because it's really expensive too, but at least your money is secure, and you're not gonna have any problems with any like deposits or anything like that. Anyway, guys, I hope I can see you again. Please comment and tell me if this is your first time or if you've been following me from before, and that would really help me to see if I should continue or not. I know this is the first video after a year, but I'm gonna continue, and I will ask you at the end to please do something like send me a thumbs up, or like tell me what do you think about Aristotle, if you ever read a book about him, or like if you want to. Okay, so thank you so much if you stay all the way into this moment of the video. So give me a like and subscribe so I know that you guys like the videos, and if you want me to continue by doing this type of videos. And thank you, and have a good day, night, or afternoon. So bye.